Well,
So
see, I just came back
how do you manage to
yesterday.
get up then when you down?
I ain't got no choice. I got no choice. Either you're gonna stay down, they gonna beat you. But it's up to you instead, whether you're gonna stay down with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, continue to let them see you about, you know what I'm saying, that they won and they have the upper hand, or you get up and you go.
Yeah.
You know. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you on whether, you know what I'm saying, you want to stay down and stuff, or you want to see them, you know what I'm saying. It irritates them more to see you get up by yourself.
Yeah.
And just be able to take off and everything. Like last night, I had blood everywhere and stuff, and I was still able to get up, and I did. You know what I'm saying? Make it all the way across the street and down the block instead of blood everywhere. People looking at me like, what the fuck happened to you? You know, and I told them anything. I'm saying the truth. They was like, what the hell?
Shit,
you know, but at the end and everything, it's whatever, because like I said, anything, it is what it is. I'm not gonna keep running and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not running to begin with, never have been. But I am gonna do me and stuff, but you're never gonna be able to kick me down. My worst fear came true when I buried my son at 25. You could beat me, you could kill me, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to, do what you want to. At the end of the day, my worst fear came true when I buried my son. So, getting my ass whipped like that stuff, honey, it's not the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last.
So how did you say, like,
that's part of being on the streets.
Your shit went downhill? How so? Like, was it your doing, or is it just because of the street life, or
a little bit of both? A little bit of both, because I let it. Except for one, for two and everything, I went from basically being, being on one habit to kind of getting, some more habits and stuff. But I'm trying to stop that before it progresses, as far as it goes. But unfortunately, anything, that's what I was in the middle of trying to do. Instead, when when you rolled up just now, instead, he thought it was one, But at the end and everything, like I said, at least I know that there's, even on the streets, I know that there's still a couple of people and stuff I could go to at nighttime, and these streets are getting worse. These people are getting worse out here.
Man, it's so weird.
And they're just like, it's not no joke.
I'm just gonna turn a little bit.
It ain't no joke, man.
You hear me?
No, this right here and everything, this right here is the tracks where I was attacked at with the machete and stuff. But the thing is, those stuff is like I said, no. But this right here and stuff, I used to live right over there on the other side of those tracks, on the other side of that road over there. I used to live over here on these things. We used to live over there. And stuff right here's a little camping spot. This right here, they just banned us right here. One day, I had three incidents with three police in one day, the other day. It's the first time coming up in here. I've been like a month since I've been over here. Paddy wagon pulls up. Freaks me out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, they trying to clean up.
No, turned around and anything and stuff. It wasn't Paddy wagon. They didn't take me to jail. So I said, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Second roll around, hit the store. No. They said, what are you running for? You the police. Instant reflex. They said, well, if you ain't got nothing in your bag, where are you running from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're the police. I'm going to run. You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, honey, you're not going to go to jail. No, that. So there was round two. I skated with that one. Round three, me and my friend, we parked the car and stuff. And, I passed out with him in the car. And while I was driving. And I didn't want to get pulled over, and get in trouble and stuff. So I parked and everything. Well, all of a sudden, this little boy comes and tries to steal my soda off the hood of this truck next to me. I'm like, boy, take you one, but don't take all my sodas. And he was like, oh, it's funny. He was like, you're in this vehicle and the soda's over here. And I was like, well, let me tell you something. And it was right over here in this little parking lot. All these cars right here, most of them are wrecked and totaled out. They're done.
All right.
So,
but
the little boy lives in them. And so all of a sudden the police show up. Talking about we fighting. I'm fighting with my dog, apparently. So, yeah, and I was like, because the dog was out here going back and forth and she was trying to play. And I'm just like, honey, she's a puppy. She's 6 months old. But yeah, so at the end and everything, like I said, my kids are never know
with this addiction.
Man, it's not no joke. It's getting worse. It's getting ugly.
Yeah, is it anything new?
It's just getting worse, ugly.
So it's something new?
Yeah, a lot newer than what I want it to be.
Yeah.
So, what it needs to be.
Yeah, nah, it's all good as long as
But yeah.
As long as you know that problem, man, it ain't too late to go ahead and correct that shit and don't dibble in that shit no more.
I was clean 12 years, so.
Yeah.
I was clean 12 years from it. But otherwise, the other day and stuff, another one of my demons and stuff came out of the woodworks. Wasn't expecting that one. Wasn't expecting that one and stuff. And I caught it instantly and turned, went back to the people and stuff. And I said the same. No matter what I'm going through, at the end of everything, I know that there's always somebody worse off than me. Granted, my health problems ain't as bad as, some other people's and stuff. My housing situation, it sucks, but it is what it is. But if I actually really wanted to, I don't have to be out here. Like a lot of people and stuff, we choose to be out here. It's kind of like doing what I do and stuff. At the end of the day, why am I doing the things that I do? Stupidity.
The last time I talked to you, didn't you say you was waiting on houses?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, I signed up for it, but because I don't have any minors and stuff, they're under age 18, and I don't, have any disabilities and like that, and because I have all 10 of my fingers and all
Yeah.
10 toes,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't file for disability. But you cut off a thumb, you can file for disability because that makes you
Yeah.
apparently handicapped.